Welcome back to part 2 of a replay between Didi and Madfrod here on Twisted Meadows. We do have an expansion attempt coming in from Didi right now. So Didi trying to expand right now in the bottom right hand corner. And we have currently the Pandarian Brewmaster and level 3 Beastmaster sitting in the bases right now. Still no Ancient of Wonders coming in from Didi. Really, we would have expected some Clarity Potions being used right now. We have Madfrog now trying to get to level 3 on the Death Knight. Death Knight should get to level 3 off of this particular creep camp, able to take down the Rock Golem, and we get a Tome of Knowledge. So good items and a Rune Bracers. So Rune Bracers are not going to be too useful, perhaps stopping some Breath of Fires, but not too much magic damage coming in from Didi. Didi now going to go ahead and come across the map. There's a very, very large army of Madfrog. Madfrog currently sitting at 50 over 50. Meanwhile, Didi is currently sitting at 48 over 50, getting an Ancient of Wonders and an Ancient of Lore finally. Beastmaster looks to come in, not going to come in. Both heroes coming in from Didi do not have a lot of mana on them. Take that back. Pandarian and Brewmaster currently sitting at 225 maximum mana. Death Knight now coming in and wants to finish off this particular Null Overseer. Gonna go ahead and get a surround on him and take him down. We have the Gargoyles now coming in across. I'm not going to be able to stop this Tree of Life. Tree of Life is going to finish, but those Wisps are going to be in danger of being taken down. We're going to start entangling this gold mine in just a moment. The Gargoyles may try to focus after the entangled gold mine. Wisps quickly go down, and the entangled gold mine, I think it classifies as a building being built, so yes, does take a lot of damage from piercing. Archers and Dryads now trying to run to the back here, trying to protect this gold mine until it is completed. Unable to see over the top right now, so Gargoyle is now trying to do some extra damage and able to use that poison damage and slow those units. At the same time, we have the Madfrog currently with the level 3 Death Knight, should get to level 4 off of this last Null Overseer kill, and still no additional hero right now, sitting at 50 over 60 food, so not surprised that he's not getting an additional hero. Probably wants to get as much gold as he can into his coffers. A lot of professional players have been getting up to 2,000-3,000 gold before they really break low up or no upkeep. Gargoyles hiding over here on the side right now in stone form, trying to regenerate some hit points. Didi now creeping out the level, or this Rock Golem or Goblin Laboratory gets level 2 on the Pandarian Brewmaster, gets Drunken Haze as his ability, and is going to take down that Rock Golem. Rock Golem's going to drop his Tome of Strength +2. Both heroes are strength heroes, so very nice item. We do have the Rune Bracers being picked up on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster, better item for the Beastmaster, as the Death Knight is going to probably Death Coil the Beastmaster. Death Knight currently sitting at level 4, picks up a Tome of Agility +2, and more Gargoyles coming in. We do have level 1 Unholy Aura, so Death Pact on Madfrog right now. More Gargoyles now completely healed and wants to come across this particular map, and Madfrog currently training the Lich. So the Lich currently at 59 over 70 food, training the Lich, finally going into low upkeep. But there is no expansion coming in for Madfrog, so Madfrog is really, really behind on the gold count right now. 14 gold versus 7 gold every single time there's a round trip coming in from a gold mine. Gargoyles and ghouls now coming in, so G now coming in, trying to take down. We do have 2 ancient protectors, so those ancient protectors should be able to protect this particular base pretty well. Gargoyles now coming in. Gargoyles now trying to focus down those archers. Archers getting focused down. We have a Dust of Appearance coming in. Archers all appeared. Now Dryads coming in as well. Drunken Haze on those Gargoyles. Very nice group together, so gonna go back into stone form and then come back out to lose the Drunken Haze, I think. Now more fighting. Gargoyle is taking a lot of damage right now, but at the same time trying to focus down the Death Knight. Death Knight down to 316 hit points, slowly getting focused across, and one Gargoyle and one Ghoul goes down. Level 3 on the Pandarian Brewmaster, so level 2 Breath of Fire. Very lucky for Didi to be able to get level 2, and that is going to force the Undead army to retreat. Death Knight currently seen at level 5, so we are going to see a level 6 Death Knight very shortly. Lich now currently seen at level 1. We're at Black Citadel, so Black Citadel waiting to purchase an item. Let's see what's going to happen here as well. We're going to have some healing coming in across. Ooh, Death Knight may get poisoned. If it gets poisoned, will not be able to outrun Dryads now. Or Dryads trying to take down the Gargoyle. Gargoyle trying to make it over the trees and is going to be able to make it off. Currently the Death Knight has now has level 2 on Holy Aura and Death Coil as well. So he had unused skills. Orb of Corruption on the Lich. So Orb of Corruption being picked up, very nice item for the Lich to be able to do -5 damage across. Alright. Gargoyle's now going to go ahead and go into stone form right now. Stone form trying to do some additional healing. And yes, that is my phone in the background. Dryad's now coming in, trying to do some additional damage, trying to pick off some units. Gargoyle's now picking up, pulling to the back of the base. We do have a Goblin Zeppelin in place, so the Goblin Zeppelin will be able to pick up the Lich, perhaps, and pick up some Acolytes. And as soon as we start seeing Acolytes being produced, we're going to have an expansion, probably to the top left, as it's difficult to reach, and it is an island. And it's going to be behind Madfrog's base, so Madfrog's going to know whenever a Goblin Zeppelin's going to go ahead and fly by. Beastmaster currently level 3, Pandarian Brewmaster currently sitting at level 3 as well. Archer's currently hiding. Not quite sure what's going to happen here. We are still at Tree of Ages, currently sitting at 70 over 70 food, getting that last Moonwell to be able to get into 80 over 80 food. Wisp currently sitting, trying to make sure that Madfrog has not expanded. Madfrog down to 3,500 gold at the main expansion, so not quite sure what he's waiting for. We do have a Acolyte being produced right now, so Acolyte being produced, we are going to have an expansion attempt over to the top left. Didi hires some Goblin Sappers, so a Goblin Sapper would be able to take down a couple of these buildings fairly quickly. A single Acolyte now out and about, not in the Goblin Zeppelin right now. Death Knight currently being hit, and Gargoyle is trying to do some additional pressure right now. We are going to have a teleport back, trying to take down the Black Citadel. Don't know if the Goblin Zeppelin was able to make it in. We have a teleport back out right now, so being able to teleport out and sitting at 50 over 70 food. Not sure if he was able to get the Goblin Zeppelin off. Gonna go ahead and pick up that Acolyte and that Lich. Lich is gonna get to level 2 off of this particular creep. Gonna go ahead and drop down and gonna start entangling that gold mine. Yeah, so it's gonna start entangle that gold mine, get to level 2 very quickly. And Lich trying to focus on that dragon. That dragon takes a lot of damage, and now that we have the now that we have the Orb of Corruption on him, picks up a Wand of Illusion and Potion of Divinity, so very nice. I think that's a 25-second invulnerability potion, and we get level 3 on the Lich, so yes, 25-second invulnerability potion and Orb of Corruption. As soon as he clicks on the Lich, Didi is going to know that that red creep camp was crept out. Yes, and we have a reveal coming in. So Madfrog, Didi now knows that there is an expansion on the top left-hand position. Really unable to get to that position unless he buys a Goblin Zeppelin of his own. But he'll have to get 2 or 3 Goblin Zeppelins to really fit his whole entire army into a Goblin Zeppelin to head over there. We have the Dryads now coming in. Dryads, is he going to go ahead and split up his army? No Goblin Zeppelin currently at this time. Pandarian Brewmaster and Beastmaster. Didi is really behind right now in terms of hero level, and perhaps not in economy. Army size is Didi's, but army size at 69 compared to 50. But we do have an expansion now coming up. Lich is currently sitting at level 3, so Lich is really going to be able to start doing some hero nuking with the Death Knight. Level 5 Death Knight, level 3 Lich, and with that Orb of Corruption, we'll be able to focus down units really quickly. Trying to head off. Didi not quite sure where to go right now. Still running around back and forth. Perhaps he wants to creep out this creep camp right here in order to get more hero level. No, he's going to go ahead and try to do some additional pushing. We do have Ancient of Winds being produced now to most likely 4 Hippogriffs. Hippogriffs, a good counter to those gargoyles. Now, we have a Death Coil on the Archer. Archer goes down. At level 3, the Death Knight should just be able to buy mana potions, Death Coil archers, and feed experience. Not quite sure, and that would be a really good investment as he gets 2 Death Coils per nuke right now. Pandarian Brewmaster very low on hit points, or very slowed right now, trying to run to the back. Death Knight now trying to run to the back as well. And we do have obsidian statues being produced in the back of the base by Madfrog right now. Madfrog currently sitting at, let's see, 58 over 80, and we have Didi currently sitting at 63 over 80. Stay tuned for part 3 of a replay between Didi and Madfrog here on Twisted Meadows.